As the immortal philosopher and economist Karl Marx once wrote in a letter to his friend and compatriot Friedrich Engels, "Baby needs money." And exactly like Karl Marx, a baby needs money. I wonder what £250 back then is worth in today's money. Oh, Jesus, Carl! Fuck. Hello, spicy people of the internet. I'm Spice8Rack. You may recognise me from my video where I debunked eugenics whilst dressed like a troubled teenager, or the one where I somehow corralled Cosmonaut Marcus, Rhystic Studies, and hbomberguy to provide voices for a video where I try to convince you that Pillarfield Ox is a good magic card. Well, I'm back once again on your screen, but not to provide you entertainment, but rather to shamelessly beg for money. Because baby needs money, oh boy does baby need money. Pulling back the curtain a little bit here, due to the unreliable nature of YouTube's ad revenue and the fact that sponsors don't want to consistently work for me because I won't stop talking about how based and pog-pilled communism is, Patreon is my sole source of reliable income. At time of recording, I'm making just a little over $2,100 a month on Patreon.com, which translates to about £1,640 a month in sterling, the currency used by the natives of Normal Island. Now, I'm moving to a new apartment, which means that of that 1,600 odd quid each month, I'll have to spend 825 on rent. Please wake up. £280 on food, which is mainly because gluten kills me, and so I have to spend an exorbitant amount of money on bad and small bread that tastes like sand, £250 on assorted bills, and around £200 a month I have to put away for taxes, because if I don't do that, then I get arrested and I get put in prison. And I don't think the Wi-Fi is very good in Belmarsh, so I don't want to go. Any money that's left over from all of that is the money that I spend on the channel, buying things like research books, maybe purchasing a microphone that isn't 8.5 years old, paying people to help me film my video. Get your fucking ass! That's also the pool of money that I draw from to treat myself to things like the occasional luxurious snack, saving for my future, or going to visit my lovely family.
Hello, can anyone hear me? He's trapped me. He's trapped me in this pocket dimension and I can't get out.
So with all of that in mind, let's now work out how much money I'll have left over from my one reliable source of income to spend on my job and myself at the end of each month. Oh no. I'm okay if the chair hits me, not if the chair hits my fucking work light, because that costs money, and I evidently don't have enough! So, baby needs money. But baby, I hear you bleat. Outside of letting you booze up and buy more big booby bazingo bongo mouse pads each month, why should I give you money? To be serious and down to earth and genuine and very funny for a moment, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do with this channel that being in a financially precarious situation is just not letting me do. YouTube doesn't like it when creators upload content that isn't consistent in some kind of topic or theme. And YouTube also doesn't like it when creators upload irregularly and with large intervals between uploads. AKA, YouTube does not care for me, let me tell you that for nothing. There are so many videos that I have partial scripts for, which, of course, all levels of my Patreon supporters have access to those scripts, by the way. It would be a dream to be able to sit down and consistently work on one of these projects and get them out when they are ready. Projects like Mill vs. Discard, the entire history of Magic the Gathering storyline told in a very shitposty kind of way, a video about how modern media represents revolutions and revolutionaries, which I have been wanting to make ever since me and my housemates sat down and hate-watched the first season of that god-awful Snowpiercer show. David Diggs, my close personal friend, Mr. Diggs. What are you doing? Overall, I can safely say that the months where I have felt like I have had time to work on a project are the months that I produced some of my best work. The Yawgmoth video, my Commander Legends video, my proxy video, and my Humankind video, all of them took a little bit extra time to make, and all of them turned out amazing. Even if nobody watched the Humankind video because the game fully flopped. But that's a source of pain for me to unpack at a different time. Heck, right now, even as I am filming this and as you are watching this, I am currently working on a video about the rise and fall of Magic the Gathering silver bordered cards. And I am really excited to get it out. I've got some incredibly cool people who have offered to lend a hand doing voice and providing information and research for the piece. But I started writing that video in January, and the only reason I'm getting it out now at all is because I'm uploading this video to chuck a proverbial bone to the YouTube algorithm, so it gives me a couple of extra weeks to make sure that video is as good as it can be. But that's enough for me. For now, I'll say that if you enjoy my content and you want to see more of it and of higher quality, I mean, I'm not going to get rid of the shitposty quality, I just mean the jokes will be better, then please head over to patreon.com/spice8rack. And a massive thank you to everybody who already does and has been doing it for months or weeks or years, and an extra massive thank you to all of my mods on my Patreon Discord server who keep it such a nice and welcoming and lovely space. A big love to you all, stay spicy, baby needs money. But baby, I hear you shriek, outside of helping you booze up and buy more big bazonga booby mouse pads, outside of helping you booze up and buy more big booby bazinga bongo, outside of helping you booze up and buy more big booby bazingo bongo mouse pads, this line is inversely as hard as titty mouse pads are soft to the touch. Outside of helping you booze up and buy more big booby bazinga. Outside of helping you booze up and buy more big booby bazinga bongo mouse pads. Fuck! Outside of helping you booze up and buy more big booby bazinga bongo mouse pads each month. I can't help but imagine Tim Curry saying the line, and it's so much funnier than I ever could. It makes me laugh. Outside of helping you booze up and letting you buy more big booby bazinga bongo congo fuck, but baby, I hear you bleat. Outside of letting you booze up each month and buy more big booby bazinga bongo mouse pads, why should I part with my money and give it to you? I have become French. During the course of this line, it began as Matt Berry, and now I am Matt Berry.